pointer finger. So good. Ring, middle. Ring. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, we got thumb. Isolate thumb. Yep. And then, how about opening? Okay, it's still gonna flex the tenodesis. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get that. But this wasn't happening before. I mean, yeah. So let's imagine something. Barely being, actually, as a massage therapy student, I started knocking out my first 2 or 3 sciatic pain cases that were 4 or 5 year long existing in the people. After graduating, getting certified in rock blade and my Avasia microcurrent, with just those tools in orthopedic massage, freed my first 2 frozen shoulders before being a year old as a massage therapist. Frozen shoulder, mind you, that I did in under 3 hours for the second one, 2 hours on the first one. When I opened this office in August of 19, had a guy, C6 spinal injury, gunshot victim, ripped his right shoulder apart, arm apart, pain to move him, pain to touch. Using my Avasia ScanR device, I knocked out his pain. Using my acoustic shockwave and DC current device, I upregulated the signals in it to where he could use the arm and move the arm without pain. After surgical reconstruction, mind you, with hardware in his arm. C6 spinal injury, mind you. Now, I'm just hitting the highlights. I'm not even getting deep in some of the other stuff. That same guy would then go to Shepherd, came back, able to use that arm and to do standing transfers. But before he stopped coming to me, he walked the length of the long hallway out of here 2 or 3 times to his car. And, he took a dump here in the bathroom. That's a big deal when you have spinal cord injury. Taking a dump publicly, that's a big deal. And he was able to do it and have no problems. Because his body had healed that much. Got a young lady, slipped and fell in a bathroom, spinal cord injured, a lot of recovery, real fast for her, but it left one of her arms down and out, unable to use. And again, in 7 90-minute visits, I got her arm back functional, able to raise it over her head and start to bear weight to functioning. Got her well enough that she stopped coming. I also worked on her family, her husband, whatnot too. They got good enough, they stopped coming, because that's what I do. Got another lady, actually got, hemorrhagic stroke survivor. He's 4 years post, still getting outcomes. And yeah, the team, Accomplished Brain, Next Step, Dr. Lee, we're all getting this guy going, but it's the combination theory. But I put Dr. Lee in this pathway, and I'm from Next Step. I trained the staff other than the new person they have hired. So, but I started it. I started the process with this man. I did his evaluation. I got his shoulder, which was subluxed out of the joint, back in the joint, able to use it without pain. And he could raise his hand over his head as a stroke survivor, passively without pain, and then actively doing motions with weight without pain. Now it's just a stretch to him. So you see this left shoulder, left hand neurologic component that I'm connecting in people. And then you have me doing the lady now with the brachial plexus radiation injury. It's called brachial plexus, brachial plexopathy is what it's called. So there's a trend. If my ideas were so radical and I was not met halfway with, or not embraced with these ideas and say, look, that's too far gone, too far to the left for our taste, you can't do that here, then how are those same ideas helping people across the board? How are those same ideas keeping my schedule full? How are those ideas doing for me, helping me live? Well, I guess you just do it for yourself, and that's how you do it. So I'm here to tell you, um, and this, I'm not even done with my doctorate yet. Oh, good Lord. And that's just a formality. It's something, that's the Marine in me. I'm going to do it and I'm going to claim the title because that's what we do. So think about it. You're dealing with something. You don't have to. We can find a solution. We can figure out a way to help you get past it. Just take a thought, give the appropriate shots, and you will reap the benefit. Tony Davenport, Connecticut Touch Medical, out.